What you guys usually see is the finished product, but today I'm going to show you step by step of how we make every piece from scratch. Let's go.
Watch it go vroom, vroom. I told her mom that I will soon. Knew as a child back in the womb. Oh, told her step back, I need my room. Hop in the car, watch it go vroom. I'm in a whip, so I gotta zoom. They tryna talk, they not.
So the first step, usually whenever we make a new jewelry, is a CAD. A CAD is basically a 3D version of how to make jewelry, right? So for a super simple design, it can take us 30 minutes to make, but for something super duper complicated, it can take us 1 day or even 1 week to make. And so basically this helps us to determine the size of the diamonds and where you want to locate the diamonds and how big the ring will be. Every single small thing you can possibly think of comes through this, right? So this takes a lot of time, and usually it is what helps us to determine what kind of ring you would want to have, right? And so after this is done, then we put it into this. The actual mold comes in this, right? As you can see here. And then it turns out to be like this. So this is usually the first step that we usually have to go through to make a new design. Second step that we have to go through is the setting of the diamonds. In Japanese, it's called ishidome. So basically for this, oh yeah, one thing I want to make clear, everything that we do hand setting. We don't do anything machine made. Machine made is definitely faster, but it's not the proper way to set the diamonds. So for example, what this person is doing right now, she's doing hand setting. Hand setting is where you use a hammer to set every single stone and every single prong. So this usually takes much more time than machine made, but it is the proper way to set a diamond, right? And so what I told you before, what we specialize in is tennis bracelets and tennis necklaces, right? So what she is doing right now, she's setting the diamonds for the tennis bracelets, and what he is doing right now is he's setting the diamonds for the tennis necklaces. And usually whenever we make a new design, we make 200 pieces, 300 pieces. So for example, this one, if we do 300 pieces for this, it can take us roughly like, I don't know, like 2 weeks to 3 weeks just to do the setting of the diamonds. So my guy right here is responsible for the ishidome, for the setting of the diamonds. And one thing I wanted to ask him, how long does it take him to do ishidome for one bracelet?
I'm Jun, so I'm doing stone setting. Japanese is ishidome. So a bracelet, it will take 1 hour. It depends upon the centimeter. How long.
But usually 18 centimeters takes 1 hour, right?
It takes 1 hour.
Yeah.
A proper.
Yeah. So one of the last steps that we have to do is polishing. In Japanese, it's called migaki. So come here. So what we usually do here, whenever we make jewelry, it goes through a lot of different stages, right? So during that process, there's a high chance it can get scratches, it can damage the ring itself or the earring itself. So what polishing does, it erases all those scratches and it erases all those damages, and it's usually the final touches that we have to do in order to make the jewelry.